Today on MOE'S Toy Room, we're going to unbox from Neca. Here comes the ultimate Wolfman. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, coming from my room to yours. And today we're going to take a look at Neca's Ultimate Wolfman. This is a colored version right here. I believe he was played by Lon Chaney Jr. It does say Lon Chaney on there. Even Bela Lugosi is in this movie. If you have not yet seen this Universal Monster classic, go back, rent the movie. If you own the movie, rewatch it. However, but Bela Lugosi is also in this movie. Yeah, these are the original Universal Monsters, and what fitting and better time than to unbox this thing. Yeah, I've had this for a while, and I forgot that I even had it, and I was looking through all my stuff, and I'm like, well, I haven't unboxed that yet, so yeah, let me get around to it. Better late than never, and I feel that the timing is right. So the Halloween season is here, and we are kicking it off with the Universal Monsters, the Wolfman. Yeah, folks, it's that time. So you can see from Neca right here, the Ultimate Wolfman, the front right there. That is that poster art that we absolutely love, that sticks out. Like I tell people, please, if you're going to unbox these things, don't throw the boxes away, because the boxes are as crucial to have as the figures because of the card art on them. You can see it right there with the woman right there. You can see Lon Chaney as the Wolfman, some of that side art of this colored variant of the Wolfman. Universal Monsters, Neca Real Toys written all over this. You can see the back, how he could look in action figure form with the right dioramas, posability, and capability that this figure can provide us with. More of that side art right there. And then when you open it up right here on this beauty, you can get a beautiful right diorama right behind him. That's how you can make this figure look exactly like that with the right lighting, everything else. This is a beautiful piece. Now let me see if I can, what they did with Neca is they installed like you get kind of a small diorama in the background, so it can make this a little darker to where you can't really see too much as to what's in there. So I'll show you. He tends to bring 3 interchangeable heads. That's including the one that he has on. He tends to bring a bear trap that is right there. He tends to bring 2 interchangeable hands, I believe, with an extra hand. That's including the one that he has on. And he has a cane. And he should bring a small stand with them and I believe it's a small paperback diorama in the background of this beauty right here. All right, folks, so it is review time. And I forgot to mention, this is for ages 17 and up. And you can still find these at your local Target. So hit up your Targets or go on to online retailers right now, because this beauty is available now and retails roughly for about $32.99 US. We picked this one up, I believe, before they had the price increase. We might have paid maybe $29.99 for it, but right now I believe they're going for $32.99 US on average, in case you're wondering. Are you getting them from a scalper or a really good online source? Shop around, because this beauty is available and you shouldn't have problems finding them. All right, folks, so we're going to kick this thing off right off the top, from bottom of foot to top of head. Yeah, this Lon Chaney figure is slightly over 7¼ inches tall. He's a little bit taller. So yeah, he comes out to a little bit over 18.5 centimeters. All right, so what I did was I put his original look on him before he transforms into the Wolfman, due to the fact that I would like to do this review to where I have it to where you can see the progression during the review and have him in his normal attire as he tends to turn into the Wolfman. But let me show you exactly what this guy brings. He brings 2 more alternate heads. That's including the one that he has on. There he does. He has that one there. And these have like necks attached to them. So, and they also move. So you can see that. You can still spin them around even on that neck that it brings. But Neca did a really good job, I feel, on these. Some people may have different of opinion, but I mean, it's to each his own. Yeah, look at that. I like it. I probably would be displaying them with this head. I like this one a lot. And then you also have his original head before he turns into the Wolfman. You can see right there. Okay. He also tends to bring 2 alternate feet. So these were the ones that he had on in the package, along with one of those heads over there. And you can see the plugs right there. They're going to plug in right about there. That's where you will change them. And it was very easy to do, folks. So you should be able to do this if you don't have one. He tends to bring a small stand other than a big one. And that's only because on the foot, on the feet, you could see how he walks on the ball of his feet. So that will clip on like that for when he's the monster. But right here on these feet, they tend to be flat-footed. So you could see that right there to the side. So he stands pretty good on those feet. But when he turns into the Wolfman, you're probably going to need this one. Okay. Then he brings that other alternate hand. This will be the one that will more than likely hold the cane. It should be on a hinge. Yeah, it is. You can see that. And then he also brings a cane. This, I believe the tip of this is supposed to be real silver in the movie. But I think that they did a pretty good job on it, on Neca. This plays a big part in the movie, so. And then he also brings a bear trap. And yes, this thing works. So you can connect it. However, you could even move this piece up right there to clamp it down if you want it to. Yeah, it's a nice piece. Yeah, they threw that in. They didn't have to, but I feel that it's also a big part of the movie. So yeah, it's fantastically well made. I don't know if it does anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. And then he brings the 2 other alternate hands that came on the actual figure and package. So you can see that these would be the ones he'd be grabbing you with, chasing you down. They too are on hinges and work perfect. Okay, let me show you the other one. So I am going to review him. Oh yeah, let me also show you that diorama that it would bring. So it brings this cardboard back diorama. Kind of got some trees in there to where he would pose and kind of lurk on you before striking, going after you. But it's not bad. I mean, if you can't afford to get a real big diorama, this could be good. And you could pose this. And if you don't have like a whole lot of figures and you only collect like this or whatever, you know, or if this is only your only collectible and you wanted to frame this and put it in there and stick that figure in there, yeah, it would work out pretty good. So, you know, especially when you turn him into the Wolfman. All right, so right here you could see him. They did a good job on the clothes, on, you know, the way he's posed, the way he looks. You can't really, I don't know how they're able to sculpt these due to the fact that this movie is sold, okay? And when you're able to look at a movie and come up with the sculpt and all the fine lines and everything else like Neca has done, yeah, great job, because they're putting it in our hands, and whether you like them or not, it still keeps the legend of the Wolfman alive. So that's what I love about it. It's just one of those things like where people are like, oh, Rob Zombie's going to ruin the Munsters, or, you know, Rob Zombie ruined Halloween. Not the case at all. When they reinvent these and bring these back, it puts notice on the classics. So you can't say Rob ruined the Munsters because he brung the Munsters back to life. Now people are going to be curious who don't know who they are, and they're going to look back and they're going to be treated with the original Munsters, much like what he did with Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie version, because a lot of people really weren't paying attention to Halloween, and all of a sudden the Rob Zombie version came out, and then all of a sudden Halloween just blew up all over again. And this is what's going on with the Universal Monsters. Universal Studios, with their Halloween Horror Nights and everything else that they do, are bringing these back to life, and people are interested again. All right, so it is review time. I'm going to review him with this one on. Yeah, he looks down really, really good. Look at how good he looks up. Yeah, this kind of hinders it a little in the back, but you can still see that. This is also like a molded plastic, and it's a soft plastic, this piece that goes over, and the piece of the trunk area right there you can see in the front, but all the rest is just molded plastic, the arms and everything else. All right, so head can hit that Michael Myers side to side. Really, really good. Obviously, he can spin his head around, hit that Linda Blair from The Exorcist. Arms will go up about that far right there. You can see that. Okay, arms can spin all the way around if you wanted them to. I don't know why you would want that, but I mean, as far as having a swivel at the top of the bicep, this does not have it. But what it does is right here at the arm, it's going to have one. So you can see that. You could do it with either arm. Okay. I don't know if it has one at the top of the... Is this a double jointed? No, it looks like it's a single. So yeah, that's what we get. So it's a single joint hinge. You can see the hinge right there. Yeah, that's what it's made for. It's just made for him to look like he's trying to grab you. Okay. Super nice. Obviously the hands work perfectly on this figure. Okay, you can see that. He's like, hold on, wait right there, because you don't want to get any closer, because I'm about to turn, dude, and you're in for it. All right. So right here below his torso, right at the stomach area, he's going to have that big ball joint. I believe that's a big ball joint up in there, and it allows him to have some ab crunch, to have that rotation right there at the waist. Good hip movement. You could hear that right there. If you're wondering what he's on, that's the system that they got him running on right there. Looks like he got some dumbbell joints up in there alongside of that. Okay, so when you go right here below the area at the bottom, right where the knee's at, there's no upper thigh swivel rotation, but right here below the knee, he's gonna have it, so you could see that. And they did it to hide it away, and from the front you really can't see it, but from the back you can see the hinge that's there, but you're not going to display them from the back, you're going to display them from the front. So this works out perfectly, and it looks like he's on a single. Okay, obviously on this figure you're going to have more rotation and swivel right here below the knee at the bottom of the calf area, because this is where you could change out the legs. Okay, and then at the feet he does have rocker. Let me get that on there so you can see that. Sorry folks. And then feet will go down. Sorry, my hands are in the way. Feet will go up. No toe bend on this one at all. But overall, yeah, super nice piece. They did a great job, especially with his eyes. You can see his eyes and everything. The hair work. Everything's just, I like this piece. All right, here he is with cane in hand. Standard version, you could see there. Yeah, you could get him to turn his head if you wanted him to. Yeah. Here he is in transformation mode. You can see he's starting to look at his hands. He can't believe what's happening to him. Yeah, transformation mode. Here he is looking up at the moon, starting to realize that something's going on with him. Yeah, he's really starting to become right there. He's about 3/4 of the way into the Wolfman process. Here he is all the way turned. You could see that with full-blown attire as the Wolfman right there. Yeah, he's definitely somebody else at this point. Here he is with third alternate head. That's the head that I think that I would pose him with the most. I love the way that that looks. I like the way that his eyes pop out on that. You could really see that now that he's in there. Yeah, I like that whole process right there. And if you wanted to, you could put them side by side. This is a colored variant, and here is the black and white. So you could see right there the difference of the two Universal Monster Classic icons right there side by side. That's how they will be posing pretty much in my collection. So yeah, that's why you would probably, if you're a fan of this, you're probably going to want the black and white and also the colored variant. Here he is in screaming, thriving pain, caught in a bear trap. You can see how good that really looks right there, folks. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece. Yeah, it's Halloween time. Yeah, go out and get yourself one. All right, folks, so that's it for my review. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so that way you know when the next video like this one hits. You can also follow us on Instagram at Moe's Toys. It's MOE'S, Moe's Toys on Instagram. We're also on TikTok. Check us out there. If you're a TikTokaholic, at Moe's Toy Room. We will have some newer videos up. We're getting ready to start filming on there. And right here on YouTube, we are Moe's Toy Room. And you know, be on the lookout for our giveaway. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, hopefully that will come soon and we could hit this giveaway. I might start doing it early. So just stay tuned to all the videos, watch all the videos. It won't be one giveaway. It's going to be, you know, a few giveaways. You could be anywhere in the world as long as we can ship to you if you win. But you will need to also be following us on Instagram. So that's at Moe's Toys. So start following today, you know, on Instagram, because you just never know. I might throw that up very soon and start doing giveaways all the way until 1,000, or just wait till 1,000 and do all the giveaways at once. So from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone. Good night.